Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
We have already started here. Robinson. It's a throw-in. And it's Ribery. Romero to Ruben Neves. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's straight offside. Lukic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Tete. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ribery. Drogba shifted it to the flank. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Turns and goes back. Kearney does well to stand firm and defend it. Lukic. Quarter of an hour played. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good ball! Showing good feet. Oh, what a pass! Lukic. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robinson. Romero. It's Ribéry. And it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. Lukic. Fulham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Wilson. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adama Traore. That's good play. Adama Traore goes on a charge down the left. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ribéry, he has found the way through. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. No, he refuses to take the bait. Wilson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Raul. Out to the left it goes. Robinson. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Drogba. Kvaratskhelia has a go! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Robinson picks it up out wide. Ball is over the line. Breed.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Bayern Munich head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ruben Neves. Kenny. Lukic. Andreas Pereira. And Wilson. Andreas Pereira. Romero with the clearance. And that's a superb pass. And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Still just a single goal between the sides. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. And the ball is out of play. Lukic. Adama Traore. Robinson. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Shot could be on.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And he's heaved it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution.
And here's drop. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try. Nelson. Now it's Adama Traore. Ribéry. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Ribéry. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Substitutions taking place.
Anderson gets it away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
So, what can they make of this? Kvaratskhelia. Ribéry. That's Ruben Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adama Traore. Lukic. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Climbs up big! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Fulham making consecutive changes here. Rodrigo Muniz joining us now. I think we all anticipated that.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Substitution in progress.
Tete makes the interception. Anderson. Bayern Munich still ahead by the game's only goal. And that is out of play. Ribéry. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Very much into the last knockings. Now Romero. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, delightful ball. Kvaratskhelia.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Robinson. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Nelson. He's in space and looking for options. Header! No mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kvaratskhelia being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager is probably...
So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? It's in!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Goal! After 6 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Bayern Munich gain their reward with an early goal. Ribéry. Akanji. For Ribéry. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's played him through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bayern Munich leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Grant! Grant. And that has been cleared. Kvaratskhelia. That's a good run down the left. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Bayern Munich are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. West Bromwich are looking to break at pace. Grant. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for goal! Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Ribéry. Kvaratskhelia. Aimed beyond the defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kvaratskhelia. Ribéry. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
3 minutes is number 19.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's managed to get free. Opts for safety. Romero. Kvaratskhelia. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There will be a throw-in. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. There's the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! And he comes up trumps again. Tries to get it clear. Kvaratskhelia. Cleared without hesitation. West Bromwich have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes.
Grant.
Time.
Romero. Ruben Neves. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. That is good alertness. Ruben Neves. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. No changes at the interval from either side. Looks to go up and over. No, he's just misjudged that one. Romero, out to the left it goes. And here's Drogba. He's in space and looking for options. And he's straight offside. Ruben Neves. Played into space out wide. Ruben Neves. Ball's gone out of play. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruben Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Ribéry. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Almost an hour gone. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. A lot of space. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Grant, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. He's had a hit! Kvaratskhelia, Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the cutback. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Substitution on the field. Number 27, number 21. Coming on the field.
Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Drogba. Now it's Messi. Skims one, has a go! They've scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 31.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Bayern Munich are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Grant.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wallace. Swift is wide and looking to get onto this. Very much into the last knockings. Ruben Neves. Bayern Munich clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And Akanji. Saka. Ribéry has created one goal already.
There will be 3.
And the number on the board is 3. Grant engages and forces him off the ball. Saka. And the counter is on. And it's Ribéry. Oh, and he's through the middle. Drogba. That is good strength. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bayern Munich really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.